wrestlers with open arms. In the heat of the struggle, we feel no harm. Through the fingers grip like steel tools sharp. Together we thrive like a thunderstorm.
Now we're live.
Let's go.
What's up, boys?
Just enjoying this
Same
beautiful
old.
summer weather.
20, I think it's 24 in Calgary right now. Supposed
Yeah,
to be
like
26. Yeah.
sweating my bag off in jeans and t-shirt. It's almost time to bring out the shorts.
But yeah. I don't know if it's nice tomorrow. That would be great for me because I'm the strongest when the sun's out. So
you take
I don't
some
know.
freaking
I'm way
power from the
stronger in the
sun.
summer than I am in the wintertime. I don't know
Like
why.
a solar panel.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go suck it up and energize before I pull. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Well, I don't know how awesome it's gonna be, but we'll see what the day brings.
I'm excited to watch everybody. It should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it should be good. So I noticed Curtis is pulling in our provincials.
Nice.
Yeah, but he better be ready to wear an Alberta shirt at nationals.
242. That's going to be a rough day for him.
Hey, he best be wearing an Alberta shirt at nationals, so.
Yeah. Yeah, he should.
Yeah. I think it's awesome he's pulling out our provincials, but he needs to represent Alberta then.
I think Miles might be coming to our provincials
he
too.
He is. He'll be there.
No way. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, he's competed.
Oh, he messaged me 5 minutes ago, said not certain at this time, but we'll see what happens.
He told me he's coming.
Oh shoot, where's my camera?
Yeah, he wanted a few handles or whatever. So say he was coming. Yeah. Oh, we got some provincial guys in the house. We got a whole bunch that are coming tomorrow. Clifton's coming to pull tomorrow, is he? Yeah, it's game day. No, Clifton's pulling somewhere else, I think.
He says he's in Florida.
He's going for a Harley or something.
Oh yeah, that Harley pull. There's a few guys going to that. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun one.
He's in Florida now. Yeah. Well, good for you, Clifton. I'm rooting for you, buddy. We all are. Kick some ass. But yeah, no, me and Sean just had that big discussion where, like, I think it's fine, like whoever wants to pull whatever provincials. But if you do pull at our provincials, then you need to represent us at nationals.
Oh, I agree 100%.
Yeah, but I mean,
that only makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for people pulling out our provincial, especially if they compete here a lot anyway. And Curtis has competed a few times this last year in Alberta. So.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on the Alberta rankings. That's what
he should be.
That's what Cody was saying.
Yeah. So if that's the case, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I mean, tomorrow, Josh Bellin's going to be there. So I'm assuming all the Grand Prairie guys are going to be there.
That'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Always nice to see Josh compete.
Oh yeah. As long as I don't have to pull them, but I think I'm going to pull the pro now. So I think I'm pulling. Well, I was going to pull Masters because I want to go to Nationals as Masters, but I don't want the rankings to get all screwed up again. Right? Last year, the rankings were just really weird after provincials. So, I mean, yeah. But I mean, it would suck to get Josh first round. You know what I mean? So
that would be a bad time.
I'm pretty sure I think Dusty's coming too. So I know
you don't want either of those guys round one.
Yeah, that's just it, right? It's like Caleb who's coming but pulling 242. Is that what I hear?
Yep.
Nice.
Fairly certain.
That's one less beast to worry about then.
Oh
yeah, Caleb
at 242
is pretty crazy.
I think you should pull both.
Well, you could, but I mean, I would say if you're going to nationals as a 242, just
Well, if you qualify in one weight class, I'm pretty sure you can pull in another.
I don't know about nationals. Well, you can, but I don't know if you can multi-class at nationals. Are you allowed?
No, but like say I class at 154, I can go pull 143.
I think so, because if I pro, I can still pull masters.
Yeah, but you can only pull one, I'm pretty sure. Unless you actually qualified in multiple.
I think I think at no, I think if I wanted to go masters and pro at nationals, I could, but I won't have that much arm, so I wouldn't be
They
able
let that Oleg guy do 2 classes
Yeah.
last year, which I thought you could only do
No.
1 class at nationals, but I don't know if that's
I
true or
think if you
not.
qualify at provincials for multiple classes, then you can pull multiple classes, is what I was
Well,
told.
I think it matters too. Well, because you got to look at it like this. The only exception I can see is masters because it's an outside class, right? It's not an official, it's a weight class, but it's just an age thing, right? So there's nothing saying I can't test my brawn versus other 40 something year olds and then still go into pro. Like, you know what I mean? You know, if you're not 40 or over, then you don't get to pull masters, unfortunately. But you know, then they got grandmasters and then they got grandmasters, I think now. So like 60, over 60. So imagine that, pull masters, grandmasters, and grandmasters. Win all three. That'd be something.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Len
So
take the win on all of them.
who are your guys' predictions for winners from each class?
Well, Josh, I predict to win the right on supers. Left is a little up in the air because Josh can be beaten on the left.
That's a good question.
Masters.
Let's start at
We'll start with
150. Let's start at 154 pros. Let's just do pros. We can do
me, both
masters.
arms. Come on. Now, people that have been training a lot harder than me will probably win. I'd have to say if Dustin Leach shows up, he has a good contention for number one.
I would argue Dustin's the favorite, and I would say you or Paul Andrews are runners up. But I would really like to see you change that. And I think you feel really strong right now, Zach. Sometimes not training just means healing, but people look at it as being lazy when in reality you're still growing.
Yeah, maybe we'll
That's what I
see. I
like.
guess I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try
That's
my
what I like
best.
to say now when I'm not training. It's not that I'm taking time off; I'm healing.
And let my tendons get strong. Yeah.
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 So there'll be me, Brian Marginette, Paul Andrews,
Yeah, it'd be a tough
Dustin
class.
Leach.
John Griffith. Can't forget about John.
I was gonna say John Griffith, especially on the left. He's a monster. So there's it could be anyone's game really.
Yeah, John's number
Whoever's on
one
their
right
A
now,
game.
isn't he? On the left.
He's top 3, I think.
I know he's ranked pretty high
Yeah, I'm ranked like 17th on the left.
on the left. Yeah.
Well, you should jump up a few, I would say. I don't even think there'll be 17 people in that class, so I'm going to say you're moving up no matter what.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, if there was 12 people and you finished 12th, you'd get 12. So,
yeah. You'd still be 5 places higher.
Hey man, I'm going up no matter what.
No matter what. Yeah.
It's a win for me.
Yeah. So 176. That's I'd say
Kelly, if he's who pulls 176? I'm trying to think of.
I'm going to say Kelly. I'll say Kelly.
Yeah,
I can't see anyone. Someone.
Jason Tebock, I can see getting second, or Lee Sates, depending on how he shows up.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm thinking left hand. Probably similar story. If Andre comes in at 176, he might have contention.
Andre, who?
Guy that trains at our club.
Oh, the tall Ukraine kid?
Yeah.
He actually I could see him and Jason having a really close battle. I think Jason's still a little better though.
That's fair. Yeah, I could see him placing top 3.
Yeah.
He's been training real hard.
Depends if Lee Sates is there and how he's feeling.
Lee Sates is
Depends on
definitely
if Andre gets
Andre's got a lane. He has to hit it each time.
So that'll be interesting.
So 198 is that next?
I got Mason or Eugene probably.
Yeah, Ali, Mason, Eugene. Those are the 198 guys I think that have the.
I like Ali a lot. I think left Ali's got a bit better of a chance, but I think right arm both Mason and Eugene have an edge against him.
I think traditionally Eugene's always had the edge on him.
I also think that it depends. Ali shows up 115% sometimes, and if he does that,
Yeah,
I could
he
really
could
see him
he could sweep.
do it. But sometimes Ali only shows up 85%. There's like a
Ali's
30%
showing up.
window.
I think he's going to show up strong tomorrow. So
I believe he's physically strong, but will he mentally be strong?
I think he will be.
I hope he will
He's
be.
pretty pumped. I talked
We'll
to him
be there to
earlier
support
today.
him. He'll have his team. So
No, he's pretty pumped for tomorrow, man. Like
Yeah.
he's put a lot into it.
I'm gonna do my best. I don't know where I'm at, but yeah, I'll do my best. That's I think what everyone can do is their best, right?
Yep. Yep.
I think I'm gonna pull amateurs tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no amateurs.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
No, you're not allowed
They
to do
never
that.
have amateurs at provincials, do
You'll
they?
hurt somebody. You go to hit them, you'll hurt
It's all
somebody.
about this, Brian. You know that it's all about this.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's really amateur classes at provincials.
Pretty sure, yeah.
What good does that do for anybody?
I don't think you
Nothing.
qualify for anything in an amateur class.
It's just a money thing, man.
It's all about this.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I didn't think there should be
Okay, I was gonna
amateurs.
say there's no. I was kind of about to say I don't think you can
2025
qualify.
amateur
So we're
champion.
just gonna prolong the day because we want amateur. I mean, provincials is about provincials, right?
Well, it's definitely pros first. It's not going to
No,
be
I'm banned from
amateurs
seeing the
first.
poster.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me look here. I'm banned from seeing the poster, but I think someone sent it into the Red Deer chat.
Yeah, I see this shit now. I never used to. I was banned for a long time.
Oh no, sorry, you're right. There's boys, whatever. There's a boys class, whatever that
Like
means.
youth. Yeah.
No, but
Boys
there's
class.
juniors, and then there's just called boys. Oh, there's novice men as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's novice, but only 3 weight classes.
Under two, over two, and over
Four.
250.
75, 90, 100, 100.
Novice 75, two. There's only 2 classes.
No, I read that as there's left and right classes,
Oh
and then there's
yeah.
75 kilogram, 90 kilogram, 100 kilogram, and 100 kilogram plus.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
maybe. Okay, give me 1 sec.
And they spelled left wrong. They put left, not left.
Lefts
Sound like Mike Tyson saying it.
and your
Left.
left. Yeah,
But
that's what we're bringing. Bringing a bit of this power to that
I hope
pronation.
you win it, Zach. I really do.
We'll see. If I don't win, it's no big deal. I'm just going for the ready goes and the setups and all that stuff.
Yeah, but provincial title would be sick.
That'd be cool. Hey, that'd
I
be
hope
awesome.
Red Deer wins every class.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm not saying that. I'm just people probably trained really hard for provincials. I know I didn't, so there's
No,
I'm
being
not going
realistic
in,
is fair too.
but
But
I'm gonna do my best. What I can do right now is what I'm gonna give.
sounds good. That'll be exciting. And I think Manitoba provincials are tomorrow too.
Oh wow, same day.
Yeah, same day. So
Yeah, same
Nice.
day.
it'll be
Yeah.
nice to see results on that end, see what goes on there.
Yeah, I don't know all
Yeah.
the pullers in Manitoba either, so I don't have any clue.
I think Jordan Wee will probably win.
Yeah, probably.
I don't. Oh, did you see that post I made on Facebook
Yeah.
about who I should pull? There's a lot of
Oh yeah, I know. I seen that.
people. Actually, I was quite surprised in a lot of good matches.
There were
Jordan's
a
pretty
bunch.
strong. Jordan's pretty
What?
strong.
Yeah, I
Jordan,
don't know if I'm there yet. He said he'd put 1K on it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'm there yet, Jordan. Sorry.
yeah, but at least you know it's there, right?
But you know what? We were very close left arm in Texas. I know
Yeah.
his right arm's a lot better, but so is mine. And I also know that we placed very close to each other at that Texas tournament. We didn't pull each other, but we pretty much beat the same people and lost to the same people.
Yeah, on the left, you got him
Yeah.
first draw, didn't you?
I got him second draw.
Oh yeah, I missed the first match. I
And I
remember.
actually pretty much took his wrist, but I just wasn't able to do the elbow internal because I'm still injured. So I would have liked to actually see what would happen.
Yeah.
I think he's stronger than me in a hook, and I know he's got a really good hand. But sometimes them guys that really clamp like that, if they blow their hand up against me, it can be really tough for them.
Yeah. No, for sure.
But I would give him the edge in that match. Like I would expect to go in that match as a underdog.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at the results of their provincials afterwards because I'm really
Did
curious.
Kelly Leach beat Jordan Weeb in a super match? Yes, he did.
Yes.
Someone told me too that they'd like to see me pull that Ryan Bousseret that
Yeah, that'd be
Boussier?
that'd be a good match.
Or yeah,
Well,
Boussier.
I think you see, I don't know. Like, I think you might be able to do just as well against him.
As Jeremy did?
Yeah, because Ryan has one lane that's really good, but you know what I mean? If he doesn't get his lane, he seems to lose. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's kind of my thoughts on that too. But I'd still like if Dion's looking for someone for me to pull in August and he's not really getting anybody, then definitely I would pull that match.
Are you gonna want to try to get a match at City Slickers in October?
Is that in Helena again?
No. Well, I don't
Great
know.
Falls?
I don't know where it is. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would, but we'll have to see what happens because I could pull him there too. I
It's gonna
know.
be Florida. It's gonna be a Florida team. I think they were talking.
Oh, okay. I wonder who I'd want to pull from Florida.
Yeah, if I quit smoking, Drew, I would be a lot better. I agree.
Huh,
Trying
that's
to
a good
think.
question.
Yeah. It is.
Um, Another person that I actually am is on my radar a little bit, just because I think we're both kind of on hot winds. That would be fun. Would be Groot.
Yeah, because he's gonna have a hard time pretty soon making his weight anyway.
Well, he just put a picture on Facebook recently on the scale, and he was 193.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's only 6 pounds lighter than me.
Hey,
And he's probably a little bit stronger at the weight he's at right now too, compared to when he cuts himself
He's
down.
strong. He's strong.
Oh yeah,
I don't see him being weaker.
I honestly think I would probably be a little bit of an underdog in that match too.
Yeah, but if you set it up and you had time, you could train really hard for it.
Yeah, because he's
That's another thing too. These rush matches, they're not always the best either. Right, where you got 6 weeks to get ready for a guy. I like if I could do it 3 months. Wow, the strength you can get in 3 months. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Um, yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens. There's definitely some matches down there. So I know
Oh.
Blake Bouillon always wants to arm wrestle me, but I'm pretty sure he's really good, isn't he?
I think you would know. I think you'd have a good match with him.
That'd be one I'd
He
like
is
to
good.
set up.
He is good though. Yeah, he is good.
He's high energy. He's good. He's got a really good chop. He's one of them guys who's pretty versatile. So I think that would be fun.
How did he win? Did he win that round robin at Mac?
He killed everybody.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, he's pretty strong.
Then he pulled Matt Oliver at the last Mac and got smoked.
Yeah. Weird, eh?
So
I'm
I don't
still
know.
here. My video
It is
is
weird.
turning off.
That
most
Peter
of those
Brano
guys.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, most of those guys in that round robin though, Dakota, you smoked them.
Yeah.
So,
That Peter Brana Jr. guy and whatever from New York, they both want to pull me.
Yeah, I think you beat him because his wrist is suspect.
Peter?
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny you said that. I just watched a training video on him.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing I thought was he looks strong, but he's good at pulling without his wrist, but I don't think he's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I study them too. Okay.
And I don't know, if you got good wrists, you got a really good chance against me.
Yeah, me and you trained a lot with me having no wrist, so you kind of know all the angles to block too.
Yeah. And I don't know, you gotta have you gotta be able to finish in a certain way because I get some sticky spots. I just feel like those guys, like you can kind of watch me pull and think you have it down, but then you don't actually have it down. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you're saying. It's like me. If I can keep my hand in any way, you're in trouble.
And that's why I think Blake's an interesting challenge for me in some ways because he's really fast and he's really offensively good.
Yeah.
Like I think
he'd be a challenge for you. Yeah.
He's very offensively based.
Yeah.
and he's not really. So I think if I could negate his speed or be a little faster and stop the power, then I think it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Blake, it'd be a good match anyway.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you never
That'd
know.
be one. That'd be one. Like if Ian wanted to set that up at Mac, I'd probably do it. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, Ian always tries to get me to pull beasts.
No, me too. The one guy, last guy he recommended to me, I like watched videos. I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
Like
Who he
I've
wanted me to
learned.
pull? Leland, Nathan Leland. He wanted me to pull the one.
Yeah,
Like, man, that guy looks strong.
I learned from the
Yeah,
freaking Miles match. I'm like, I know when I feel like I'm too far away, I probably am. So
yeah. I don't know.
like
I
it's
don't
fun
know.
to grind it out and train for that, but in a
Yeah.
sense too, it's like you got to know that you can at least win it.
Well, you know what? I try not to go off of matches I watch because it does come down to styles a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like, I've won some matches already in my short career that I didn't really think I had a chance to win, and I won, right? So
Yeah.
just never know, really. You never
So,
know.
so 220, who do you think will win?
You?
Um, Miles.
Hmm.
I think it'll come down to Hugh and Miles.
I think if Miles shows up, he wins.
Miles is showing up, but I think
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know.
thinking
He just texted me, Brian, and said maybe he doesn't know.
he's just trying to keep it a surprise.
Hugh
Okay.
or Miles is kind of a
I thought
good.
I mean he told me he's coming, so
I don't know. Well, Mo can also beat Miles, but I think Miles is a little different. So
I think
I'd
Mocan's
really
coming
like
in
them to
too
have a
heavy
super
too,
match.
isn't he?
I think a promoter should look at those two and go,
They're
let's
too
have a
light.
super match.
yeah. I think honestly, Hugh has the
Okay.
adjustments that would be necessary. Maybe if it would depend on how and where they met in the bracket. If Hugh got him early and Miles was able to beat him, Hugh would come back, and I think Hugh would change things up and beat him.
Like same as Mayhem, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
I
good.
And Hugh
yeah.
actually knows now. He did pull Miles on Mayhem, didn't he? Did
Yeah, he
Hugh get
pulled
the?
Miles 3 times in Mayhem.
Yeah, okay.
Lost to him the first time and then beat him twice.
Yeah. He changed it up to that press.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I mean. Hugh, that when I'm surprised he doesn't use that press more often. In my super match with Hugh, I kept screwing up because I kept thinking he was going to try to press me.
The thing is, though, is I feel like Hugh, Mocan, and Miles are all kind of interesting styles for each other, and they could both meet up earlier in the bracket and burn each other out, and then the
Yeah,
person who doesn't get burnt out could come out successful.
yeah. That might be one of the best classes in a way.
I
I
mean,
bet you those three.
Cody's left is no joke if he gets a stop.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like if he gets a stop
Yeah,
on,
Cody's in that weight class, right?
yeah,
Yeah, left-handed, he could do some damage. He definitely could.
yeah,
I think he'd be outclassed right,
yeah, I agree.
but on the
I
I
left,
think
don't
he's
think
a
his I
little
don't think his
outclassed
hand and wrist is there
after
on the right.
watching his
yeah,
super match with Hugh. I think he's still outclassed left arm. And then the way Miles ran through him in Lethbridge, I think those guys outclassed him. But if he gets a stop and gets the right position, he could burn somebody out for sure.
yeah, yeah. If he's able to get that drag in,
Yeah, I don't
I think he can
know.
place. There's a good chance of
I think he
placing.
can. I think he could podium. Yeah,
I think Mercer's going to be there pulling. I like to see how he does.
he might because Josh is coming, so I imagine there's more guys coming too.
I don't know. I think Mercer's hand could surprise some people. Actually,
Oh yeah, he's pretty good fresh. He always just pulls too many classes in tournaments.
yeah,
Like I've seen him pull like his class, fucking. He used to pull amateurs and pros too at the same time. Yeah.
yeah.
But by the end, he would just get smoked, right?
Yeah, I feel like we're getting that point where, like, a while ago, it used to be like 198 was more stacked than the 220s, but I
Mhm.
feel like now the 220 guys are better than the 198 guys.
Well, a lot of the 220
It's
guys
very
were
stacked.
198 guys, I think, at one time.
Yeah,
Except for
like Victor's probably 220.
Yeah, Victor's gonna. Yeah, he is.
So Victor's
Yeah, I'd
there.
imagine. Oh,
Sergey,
if
you gotta
Victor
remember
Is
Sergey.
comes,
Joe
I
Fox
mean,
gonna be
if
Listen,
there?
Victor comes, you never
Is
know.
Joe
I'm gonna
Fox
tell you
gonna
something
be
right
there?
now.
Yeah, if Joe Fox
I
comes,
think
yeah.
Sergey beats everybody 220.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is Joe Fox there? Is Sergey there?
I bet you Sergey beats everybody. I have a feeling in the 220.
You think
I'm t-
Sergey beats you?
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
Yep.
That's
Well,
Getting
because the
220
top
strength,
stacked.
the strength isn't close.
getting top 3 in that class is
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
like
so
the
hard.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
on the right, especially. Yeah.
Even 198 though, getting top 3 with Ali, Mason, and Eugene there is like
Yeah. One. Yeah. Eugene,
Jesse
Mason,
Harrow. I'm
Ali,
sure is
yeah.
gonna be there. Like all them guys,
Yeah. Yeah. Jesse's gonna probably pull 198. Yeah.
probably. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think if 220s will be fun to watch tomorrow.
I think
Is
198 and the
Fraser gonna
220s
pull?
are stacked. Yeah.
Is
Who?
Fraser just promoting or is he gonna pull?
Just promoting, I think. He might
Okay.
pull Grandmasters because just to hold his rank.
Because last provincials he pulled 242s.
Yeah, he did.
But
Only because he did that for Vic. He did that so he didn't have to pull Victor.
you know
Yeah.
he's like that in a way though too. Like I feel like he feels like the 242 class would almost be an easier class to conquer, so he would jump there.
Well, it looked like he was a team thing last year,
Well,
right?
which makes sense last year. I get that, but at the same time, like it's almost like a path of least resistance in a way.
Mhm. Yeah, but the 242, especially if Caleb comes in at 242,
Oh, this year's
it's
different.
like,
This
yeah,
year's different.
Caleb coming in. Oh my goodness. I don't know if there's anyone that can even come close to Dustin, maybe be his best closest
Dustin's not
competitor, but
$242
Dustin's too heavy. He's
Dustin's too heavy. That's what I mean. But like who else?
280.
I don't think anyone 242 is gonna be able to stop him. Jay coming?
Yeah, but he wouldn't be able to do nothing. Caleb already crushed
Well,
him like he was.
Jay would just be able to stop him maybe, but that's about it. For a second, you kind of get a lock in, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anyone that.
I don't think so. I mean,
So what do you guys think?
your best
Super
bet
heavy.
with you can get Caleb first round because he starts off really slow. If you fire on Caleb round one, like if you get him first off before he's pulled anybody, you could get a win on Caleb. He's different. He's like once he gets that blood going and that fire, then no you can't stop him. But I've seen
It's
him
like a
take some.
train. It's like a train. Once it gets rolling, it's hard to
Yeah.
stop.
I've seen him lose though, like round one. You know what I mean? Even against Darren. Darren blew through him round one, and then that was it. Caleb got fired up and then he destroyed him, right? So that was that Darren Matthews super match that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody, I see your question about having to have an Alberta address to pull a provincials or be Canadian. Miles, I believe, has a Saskatchewan address.
Yeah, I think he does. And not only that, he's been pulling.
Yeah,
Alberta all
he'll be
year.
pulling 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
Well, I'll
Stone
vouch
Cold's
for him
gonna
if no,
Stone Cold in the 198s tomorrow too, probably. Dale
Hey.
220s?
Dale's only pulling grandmasters.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, well,
I don't
what do
know,
you guys think
there's
about super heavies?
Supers
Uh,
is interesting, but Josh.
I think Houghton left, Bellin right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I think the same.
Sean is going to put up a good fight, I think.
John's
But
not pulling.
He's not
Sean's
pulling.
not pulling?
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
pulling either.
Okay. You're not pulling either.
Not pulling.
You're not pulling.
No.
Why not?
You'll
I'm
keep
not
your
supporting the tournament. I'll support the team. I'm not supporting the tournament. Now the
Sure.
buys are only $60. Yeah.
Well, the buys we're still debating it, but either way, it's not going to be 200. So
Or whatever they are.
50.
They're
We
dropping
want
whatever.
50. We want 50. Yeah, 50
Yeah.
bucks. Yeah. So, and that's interesting too, because I mean, the thing is, we were supposed to have that in stone before provincials. It's like that's why I hate voting on shit or talking about changes on the board because we can't get the shit done in time.
Yeah.
There's too many differences of opinions, right? This guy thinks the host should get money. I think that we should be using that money more wisely. I think, and I'm still going to push this next year that we run provincials just as a province every year, and we stop bidding on it because it will take arguments away. It will take bad feelings away because it won't matter, right? Because it's just the AAA that runs it. So I'm going to be really pushing for that.
Yeah.
Plus, all the money we can make the next year's provincials even that much better.
There
Yeah.
you go. See,
There's a lot of money, provincials makes a lot of money.
Oh, I believe it.
Well, listen, he's charging $60 an arm, right?
thought it was 50.
Is it? I thought it was 60 and only
I
50
thought
for
it was.
back.
It's 30 for junior, 60 for arms. I think, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Okay.
yeah, I think so.
I'll
So
look
listen,
right now.
here it says, what does it say?
Can you check the
50.
poster?
It's 50. It is 50.
850. Okay.
Okay, so 50. Okay, normal provincials, we usually get about 200 athletes at provincials.
Okay.
Now, some, you know what? A lot of them are going to do right and left.
Would you say 50% of them do right and left?
I would say 50% of them, yeah.
And I would say youth this year is probably going to be more than
Yeah.
we're probably going to break 200 competitors this
Yeah.
year.
Oh, yeah. So here, I got my calculator out, okay?
So do this, Brian. Do 230
Okay.
times 50.
Yep.
How much is that?
11,500.
That's
That's
if
like
they
minimum.
pull. That's if everybody only pulls one arm.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'd say 50.
that's
So
minimum.
let's divide that by 2 and then add it back on. So
Sure. Or yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's $17,500.
So anywhere from 11 to 17K basically is your range.
Well, 11,500 min.
I would argue probably more than that, to be
Yeah, it's
honest.
probably or more. It could easily be.
That's not including sponsors helping with things.
Yeah.
That's not including merchandise.
Merchandise,
That's
yeah.
not including those youth who are
Buy-ins.
pulling
That's
13
not
to
counting the people that just do the buy-ins too, right?
10 to
Yes.
13 and 13 to 17 or whatever.
It's a minimum 20 grand.
Yeah,
Minimum
I could
20
agree.
grand.
It's probably, let's say minimum 17.5 minimum.
Yeah, I think it's a minimum
Just
20.
I'm being generous here and saying 17.5 minimum.
So,
Just to
so do you really think if you're allowed to run provincials and you're bringing in 20 grand, now let's say operating cost is about, I'll be generous, $8,000. You're making 12 grand in your pocket off provincials. And then buy money, we're supposed to give our buy money to the host? What's that shit? He didn't need it. He just made 12 grand.
Yeah.
That buy money could be used towards sponsoring our youth going to nationals or fucking,
Yeah,
if we have somebody stand out that wants to go to worlds, we can sponsor them and represent Alberta.
yeah,
I'm
sponsoring
sorry,
athletes
but
is
you
more
know what?
important.
We gotta like just say fuck, like everyone's like, oh, we'll give it to the host. No, fuck the host. The host gets all the money because he gets to run provincials. And then you got, you're making all that money, and then we're supposed to give the buy money to him too.
Yeah.
Like, no, let's start growing. Everyone wants to grow the sport. Let's grow the sport. Let's put the money aside. Let's start helping the sport. Young Gavin wants to go to nationals. They don't have a lot of money. We can sponsor him, right? Maybe he wants to go to junior worlds. We can sponsor him or other youths out there. There's other ones too that might want to go. Like,
Okay. Ryan, I see Ryan's in the chat. Ryan, how would you feel about having a match? I just want to know what his thought is. But no, I agree with you completely, Brian.
yeah,
And I don't know.
I mean, we got to grow it, right? Like, and we can't like they laughed. I put in the thing that I said it's time to change, and I said things need to change on the board, and all I got was a few laughing faces. And it's like, well, what? If it's just going to be the status quo forever, like why is there even a board? Like,
Yeah. You know what though, Brian? match. The problem is the same things have been happening for the last however many years.
Yeah.
And it's like that whole story when it's like if things are better off to be worse than to be okay. Because something that's okay, it's not like super horrible. People are still willing to do it because they're like, oh, it's okay. But like if something's really bad, then usually they're like, okay, we need change. And the problem is right now things are okay, so no one's like, oh, we don't need to change, it's okay. But they're not thinking on the side of optimism where something could be better. They're thinking on the side of we don't want to make things worse.
What just happened to Canada? Right? 10 years of the same shit, and you think magically that you're gonna vote the same way, you're gonna do the same shit you did for 10 years, but something's gonna change though?
Yeah, and I saw one of the first interviews Carney had after Prime Minister. He said he's gonna up the carbon tax on all the metal workers and stuff.
Oh, they're fucking
like,
he's fucking everybody. And the canola farmers, he's fine with 100% tariff on canola farmers. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyways, back to arm wrestling politics.
Okay. Yeah. Start talking about something else. I'll be 1 sec.
Yeah.
Ryan answered in the chat there.
What did you say? I can't see it now.
I'd be down 198.
Ooh, 198. I'd have to cut my right leg off. No, I'm just kidding. I'll walk around about 200 now. So
yeah,
we'll see. Maybe we'll talk to Dion about doing that for August. That'd be fun.
the Deonator.
But what else is going on here? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited to watch you guys compete at provincials. I think it's going to be a fun atmosphere. It'll be nice to see everybody. I'm just going to say hi to everybody. I might even jump on a side table and arm wrestle, but I just won't be pulling in the tournament.
That's fair, man.
I might even bring a tripod or something and set up or just film some of the matches just in like up close, better quality to have for my Instagram.
That's fair.
I don't know if he's running it right through or if he's going to do finals at the end or whatever. So
Hopefully
we'll
right
see
through,
what,
not finals at the end.
Yeah.
I don't like finals at the end. It makes everyone wait.
Yeah. We will see. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think Alberta's got some crazy talent. I think if you win this tournament, you have a pretty good chance of getting like a high level super match somewhere too.
Yeah, it's a good way to show how good you are.
Nationals obviously does a better job of that, but Nationals is going to be fun too, man. I'm pumped.
For what?
For Nationals.
Oh,
It'll
me
be
too,
my
man.
first
We're gonna have a
Nationals.
great time.
You're going, Brian, 100%?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm
My
100%
first Nationals,
going.
man.
No, me too. That's what I was just saying.
I know. I'm pumped. I'm like,
So
we're gonna go. Gonna be all we have to wear our Alberta shirts. I was gonna say we'll all wear our Red Deer shirts, but you can't.
no, I'll wear my Red Deer shirt until I pull or whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe I'll pull in Crocs just to.
Did you put in for your shirt?
My Alberta shirt?
Yeah.
I have one.
Oh, you already had one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it fits me or not, but I have one.
Okay.
If not, I'll literally just throw my dad's on when he's not using it.
How do you get one of those?
You didn't do it yet? You got to message Kathy and send her an e-transfer to Alberta Arm Sport. $60 or something like that. I don't remember.
But even if you can't e-transfer right now, Zach, just get one on order and you can get back to her sometime. She's good for that. So
yeah, she is good. Yeah, you just talk to her, let her know, message her. And
when you send the e-transfer, just let her know. That way she looks and checks that you sent it, and then she checks it off because she gets so many random ones that you don't want to get lost in the system.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Or keep the reference number or something like that anyways. So.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think we're gonna do good at Nationals this year. Like I said, I think I'm gonna pull the pro just because was disappointed with rankings last year. But I'll be competing Masters at Nationals. I want to pull Sean.
Who do you think? Who do you think has anything for Caleb at 242 at Nationals?
At Nationals, Pork Chop maybe. That would be
Pork Chop 242 or Super?
242 now.
Pork Chop will.
Like I don't know. Caleb might
Oh,
blow through him, but yeah.
what about that Oleg guy? Is he
Oh
242?
yeah,
He
he's
is.
two. Is he?
He'd probably pull 242 if I had to
Yeah, he
guess.
probably will. I think he can go 220 too, doesn't he? He cuts down to
I think he's like 230, so he can go either
Well, I'm
one.
pretty sure he pulled 242 in supers last nationals.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I thought. So
yeah. He can be trouble for anybody.
Yeah, him and Caleb would be fun to see though.
Yeah,
left hand, that'd be a good. That'd be a good match. Left hand.
yeah, I agree.
I'd like to see that.
I mean, I think Caleb's a beast on his right too, but his left's definitely. I don't know. Is more of a weapon because no one's left is that strong, right?
No,
Yeah.
totally. Like it's harder to gauge his left. His right's a little easier to gauge. His
It's easier
left
to gauge,
is
but I think that his left and I think he's equally strong, tell you the truth. But being that strong on your left is a gift, right? Like,
not normal.
no, it's not. Like, that's the thing about Caleb. He can he
When they
crush left or
experimented
right.
on him as a child, that's where they injected him with all those alien DNA.
Oh, yeah,
They
it's
gave him
hard,
that disease that makes you have double muscles.
and I can't gauge anybody's left because I suck left so bad. So, but my left is getting better slowly.
Yeah, slowly but surely, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've competed now. I've competed in my first tournament left-handed, so I got
Sick.
yeah, I even got a medal on the left. I was like, yes, really? Well, maybe
Hey,
I'll start pulling left if I get the hardware. Kind of
Yeah,
hard.
no, I'm just pumped to see everybody. It's been after Hinton was, I feel like, the last time I had a big reunion with everybody, like at the
Yeah.
Alberta guys, anyways.
Oh, I
And then
agree.
it's just always a good time. Like I haven't even seen you, Brian, in a long time.
No, I haven't been to Red Deer in like 6 or 7 weeks for practice.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's been a while. And there hasn't been a lot of competitions really. There was the Montana thing, but I didn't go this time. So yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it'll be good. We'll all be together tomorrow. And I mean, that's really the main thing anyway. I mean, all I care about is being with all my brothers and shit, right? So
yeah. Fair enough.
yeah, I mean,
Well, is there anything? What else?
well, I wanted to just quickly talk about the weekend because yeah, two provincials going on. It was probably good that we got on and talked about it.
Yeah.
Not much else this weekend, I don't think. Like Clifton said, he's in Florida going for the Harley. So
the Harley.
good luck to him. And I don't know who, I'm sure there'll be lots of killers there. So
There's a
Oh,
Harley in Florida, hey?
yeah, that Craig
hell yeah.
Colbier or whatever his name is won it there last month.
Well, that's sick.
Yeah, he actually put the key in and it started. I was like, what the fuck? Free
What the
Harley.
heck?
That's what we need. Some kind of shit like that here, man. We have
We gotta have a sponsor that donates
a Harley.
18 to $30,000 Harley.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they do, right? Because I think they have a Harley sponsorship. Sarah and Mike Olivier or whatever his name is. I think they have a Harley sponsorship.
On podcast. Did you give me drinks?
So yeah.
My mom said hi. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
heard
hey,
her.
mom.
Aye,
We're having a day out today.
Hey.
Yeah,
Sisters are
with my
nice,
sister. She's good luck
Hey.
to everyone at Provincials. What they were saying. So
Yeah, we'll kick
sweet,
some ass for you.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Dakota, you owe me. Oh, you owe him a coffee. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo,
yeah.
my
They
coffee,
got me a
Dakota. What
nice.
the
They got
heck?
me a nice. I owe them a coffee.
No,
Apparently.
Allie wants a coffee if he wins.
Ali wants a coffee.
Yeah, he's like Dakota. You owe me a coffee if I win the class.
Okay, Ali, I'll buy you coffee
That's
if you want.
Yeah.
And then one day when we get 500 subs, you'll super chat it back to me.
Yes, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
He could give it back right away with a membership. Yeah.
Um,
That's about the price of a coffee. $2. Yeah.
Brian, I don't know where you're getting coffee from nowadays, but I don't know if the liberals want to get into coffees for like $40.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get crazy. I know. Did you see the prices
Yeah.
already go up? I'm not lying.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
I went to the grocery store. They've already raised the prices on. Like they're already doing it. Like it was like.
You know how I gauge inflation personally?
Hmm,
I go to Dairy Queen and I look at what used to be the $7 meal deal where you
yeah,
get 3-piece chicken strip
yeah.
combo.
Now it's 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's all you need to know.
I know.
When it went to $8, I had a hissy fit,
Yeah.
and now I just gave up.
Yeah. Now it's just like,
Now
no.
I stopped counting.
No, I know. I know. Fuck Dairy Queen.
No, you can't even blame Dairy Queen. They're just trying to stay afloat.
Yeah, but you know what? There'll be a 10-cent increase and they'll raise it $1. Like that's just
Oh,
how
no, I do agree with that.
they capitalize on it, right?
You know what, though? From a business perspective, you almost can't blame them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
The consumer can't know how much they're getting charged extra, so
Yeah.
they kind of raise it by whatever they please.
No.
I mean, we
All
get
right, I'm muting myself for a second. I got to order a burrito, guys, but you guys keep
Yeah,
talking.
for sure.
order a burrito, yeah.
I gotta head out here actually.
Yeah, I got some run around. I got a lot of stuff I got to do to finish it off.
Oh,
But
well, we
we'll
can
be
just
back.
end it quick then before I
Yeah,
order.
Yeah.
We'll end it. Listen, guys, I don't know. Hopefully, you guys are free Sunday at 4:00 because we got Ryan Bellinger from Team Chad Silver's on. And then we can go over this weekend's events too. So
Yeah, good
Let's do it.
recap. Sounds
yeah,
good,
do
guys.
a recap, and then we'll have a special guest, and yeah, should be good. So everyone tune in Sunday, 4:00 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I think that's 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep, that is. All right, sounds good,
It is,
guys.
Hey,
Well,
like
good luck
subs.
to everyone at Provincials tomorrow. I will see you there. I'll probably be arm wrestling everybody on a side table or something. So,
Oh yeah.
all
See
right.
everyone there
Okay,
tomorrow.
boys.
Peace out,
I'll see you
guys.
tomorrow. Okay, guys.
Don't forget
Peace
to
out.
subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.